Today we are shooting an army of hostile watermelons with 12 different calibers, from the teeny 22 to the mighty 338 Lapua and the devastating 416 Barrett. It all started when I got increasingly worried about a mass attack from wild watermelons. I believe in being prepared, so we need to choose the perfect weapon for when it happens. Watch out, watermelons. We're gonna start with the 22. 22 caliber is teeny but lovely, and it's a great caliber for beginners, and it's also easy to shoot, great for younger people.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
And fun to practice with and very inexpensive. Now, to give it some kick, we're gonna put 22 hollow points ammo in it.
What?
Next, 9mm pistol. This is a Staccato CS with 15 rounds in the magazine. It's included right now. This is what I carry most of the time. A pistol in 9mm because it's light, it's easy to conceal, and the 9mm will still pack a punch, especially with hollow points rounds, which we're going to use for that shoot. Okay. As this is my carry gun and carry ammo, I'm really happy with that result. Next, moving on to the legendary 1911 chambered in 45 SCP. 45 SCP is a very powerful round, and the 1911 is a big part of American military history. It has been used by our military in multiple wars in multiple countries, and is still an awesome gun. Now, this gun is very special to me because it was actually custom made by John Jardine. For those who know 45 Custom, John Jardine is a legendary 1911 maker who sadly died a couple of years ago. So this is a John Jardine custom. Damn! No wonder the 1911 with 45 SCP rounds has been used successfully in so many wars. Next, the revolvers. This is my other carry. It's an 8-round revolver that I usually load with 38 special hollow point rounds, which are very effective. This is a Smith & Wesson. Very light, very easy to carry, very easy to conceal. And I like it as a revolver because there's no extra step, no extra click. You're gonna grab it and it's gonna shoot. Now, for today, we're gonna shoot actually this revolver with the same 38 special hollow points that I use on my carry. So exactly some ammo, but I love shooting that gun. This is a course, 8 rounds, imported by Nighthawk Customs in the US and made in Germany. This thing is just absolutely beautiful and awesome. It's a tank. As this is the other ammo I carry, I'm really happy also with that one. And now we're using the same course revolver, 8 rounds, but this time loaded with 357 Magnum hollow point ammo. This is what I would carry if I'm alone in the woods. And I'm worried about whatever is gonna lurk in the woods. Hello, Dirty Harry, Inspector Callahan. You would be very proud of me.
It's not bad.
And now, the lever action, a legendary gun that has been part of our history and the whole thing about how the West was won. This is a modern one, but still very close to the traditional one. It's light, short, easy to carry. It's a great truck gun. And that's a Winchester. And today we're gonna shoot it with 357 Magnum ammo, which is the same ammo that we used a bit earlier to shoot with a Revolver when we shot 357. It's going to be very interesting to see the difference. I would guess more boom because the bullet will go faster because of the longer barrel. Wow! Same ammo as was in the Revolver we just shot. So yes, indeed, the carbine, with a longer barrel gave it much more speed and oomph. Here I am, John Wayne. And now, my favorite gun for home defense. The Honey Badger in 300 Blackout, made by Q. I love that gun because it's very light, it's very short, it's very easy to shoot. And when you put the 300 Blackout subsonic ammo in it, it's very quiet. That's one gun I don't mind shooting without ear protection. And especially if I have to shoot something inside the house, that gun will not destroy my ears for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Just an awesome gun. Oops, I shot a little bit low on that one. But the bad guy, the bad, evil watermelon is still gone and obliterated. Now, another legendary caliber, the 5.56, which has been used by our military successfully in multiple different wars. Great caliber to use up to 300 yards or shorter distances. This gun is another Honey Badger, this one chambered for the 5.56, again made by Q. This is my favorite 5.56 because it's light, it's fun to shoot, low recoil, easy to move around. And with a suppressor, very reasonably quiet. There's no really subsonic ammo in 5.56, but with regular rounds in this gun and a suppressor, the noise is very, very manageable.
Ooh, okay. That was nice.
The 8.6 Blackout. As you know, I love Blackout calibers. This is a much bigger, powerful version of the 300 Blackout, but still very quiet when you put subsonic ammunition. Some people nicknamed it the pig shredder. It's a great hunting gun for probably up to 300 plus yard. The rifle itself is made by Q and is called the Boom Box. Boom, 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 boom. Boom! Wow. No wonder this one is called the pig shredder. Even Audrey Hepburn had to wear glasses to not get splattered with watermelons. So now we are moving on to the long distance. For all the cowardly watermelons that are hanging in the back thinking that they're safe. 6mm arc. In my view, on a smaller platform, one of the best caliber for long distance. Perfectly reliable and precise up to 700 or 800 yards. It's based on the JP frame, Schmidt-Bender scope, suppressor, Atlas bipod, and custom 2-stage trigger like all my precision rifle.
They never know what hit them.
Let's see what the watermelon have to think about it. Interesting. Straight in, straight out. Next, long distance with more powerful calibers, starting with the 6.5 Creedmoor. It's one of my favorite caliber. It's perfect from 100 yards to 1100 yards. After that, the ballistics get a bit flaky, so I call it my 1000-yard gun. It's a custom gun with a carbon fiber 22-inch barrel, a zero compromise optic 5x27, suppressor, and a 2-stage trigger. Again, my 1000-yard gun. I've shot during daytime or I've shot at night in full darkness, and it's still at 1000 yards with this with no problem. small hole in, big hole out. No wonder I love that bullet for both long distance and for hunting. And now the big boy, my favorite sniper rifle, 338 Lapua Magnum. I mean, it shoots perfectly from 100 yards to 1,000 yards. And after 1,000 yards, that's where it really shines. I shoot it regularly up to 1,200 or 1,250 yards and occasionally up to a mile. Probably one of my favorite long-distance rifle. The rifle itself is made by Barrett, is the MRAD. The ammo is Swiss 138 Lapua Magnum, 300 grain bullet, zero compromise optic scope in 8x40 and a 32-inch carbon fiber barrel. Normally I like shorter barrels, but this gun deserves a much longer barrel. Straight in, straight out, with a lot of damage in the between.
But I thought it was interesting how it just went in the front and then popped out the back. Okay.
Really?
And finally, for the watermelon generals who are hiding way back thinking that they are safe, we are bringing the BFG, the gun to rule them all.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Barrett MRAD in .416 Barrett caliber. This will remove things anywhere from 100 yards to 1,000 yards. Barrett rifle, Thunderbeast Ultra 50 suppressor to manage the sound and the recoil. Zero compromise scope, 8x40. Perfection.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
You think we need one more? You think we need one more?
Wow! Yippee-ki-yay! Complete, utter devastation. Awesome. And it's raining watermelons.
Wow.
The watermelons did not stand a chance. As to choosing which gun would be better, I would lean towards carbines, which are my favorite rifles, anything from 300 Blackout to 556. However, given a chance, I would love to take out the watermelon generals from a long way as they're hanging out in the back, and I would use either the 338 Lapua or the 16 Barrett.